Oh! 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 Whoa!
That was about as straight as you can get from him. Finally, we are nearing the end. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields. What? Simply will not listen to what you have to say. It will probably pain you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shield. What? High-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time, the panic talk section. Panic talk action. We'll shorten it to PTA. During PTA, you must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver your final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. Oh. So it's like that minigame. Your button presses with the tempo marker as it moves across the screen. Match the tempo by pressing X or touch and hold the right side of the screen. You will be able to lock onto the opponent's remark. Keep pressing it, you will be able to lock onto multiple remarks at the same time. Afterward, if you release the X button or your finger from the screen in time with the tempo marker, it will intercept the locked-on remark and destroy it. By destroying remarks, you'll be able to damage the soul shields by protecting the opponent and destroy them. However, if you cannot destroy their remark within the time limit, you'll end up getting hurt. During the PTA, you can press the start button to review controls, but for this PTA, please focus on pressing the X button. Please wait for another time for the other features. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll find yourself in a tempo down situation. When the song changes, the tempo changes. This will alter the timing for each button. Please be careful. Last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. If you destroy all of your opponent's soul shields, they will start to give their final argument. And if that happens, 4 words will be displayed on top. Top, bottom, left, and right sides. Each of these 4 words corresponds to the circle button, triangle, square, and X button. If you press the buttons in the right order, you'll be able to compose the words of your final strike. Of course, you can also use the touchscreen to tap the 4 words and compose the final strike. Please make your argument while searching for the words that will trump your opponent's final argument. This is so convoluted. Why did they make it so, so many steps? See ya, Cosmic. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by.
What the hell you even say, YouTuber Connor, eh?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hip? I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
If the iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. But Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started, which means, is the weapon already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it? Could it have been in an unexpected place? Where could that be? Where did he hide a long weapon like a skewer? Think carefully.
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm not hiding anything! I'm not hiding anything!
I must reveal to Teru the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Shut up! That's impossible!
So I'm just supposed to hit the X button, right?
Nonsense! Unforgivable!
There's like a delay.
I don't know. Paris Hilton!
Like, you guys see the bottom bar like speeding up on its own, right? Like it'll...
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
What am I doing?
Unforgivable! I don't know. Paris Hilton! Where would the weapon be?
On the meat bone. What? How am I missing? Meat on the bone?
Where would the weapon be?
Meat on the bone.
This is the end.
Yeah, if it was the other way, it would have been in the meat bone and not on the meat bone.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden?
Meat on the bone. Yeah.
The piece of
I just
meat
got my
on the
wording
bone?
wrong. I don't like this rhythm one for this one. Like, the press and hold the button on the mark and then release on the mark when you want to fire. Oh, I was doing it wrong. Okay. So it's you hold it down on the mark and then release it when you want to fire. Okay. So that's why that took so long.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
So I was doing it wrong. I was playing it like the first games, where you would just tap the button to the beat and make sure it lined up.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the
So that was
food.
incorrect of me. Okay.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked.
Seems there's no dangerous items like that skewer and the churrasco earlier inside the pile of food. That appears to be the case.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
We did it.
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
That's kind of scary.
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that. Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here! I'm already eating it! A bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Yeah, it's pretty normal.
What is this? So yummy!
Danganronpa's tutorials are pretty bad.
Damn it! That's my meat!
It's really just kind of trial and error until you understand.
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My, there's something inside the meat! Look what came out! Isn't that... Is that an iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It's brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef. You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Well, those were certainly some vowels.
He said, You're all nothing but a bunch of...
Yes, we know.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
More importantly, we should
I
first...
guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Go over the entire incident, and then I can prove Teru's crime. That's right. If we don't do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
So it's finally come to this. My throb is chesting. Okay. Every case has one last feature to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing arguments. Like, that's actually what it said. That's not me misspeaking this time. It actually said, my throb is chesting. Every case has one last feature to bring the class trial to an end. It's a closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce... you're making the comic book. Okay. Around 3 to 5 truth panels make up one set. Inside that one set, there will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. If you use up all the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. After that, it will fill in all the holes. If you fill in all the holes, you will clear the challenge. I'm pretty sure some of you already noticed, but that would be difficult to complete with so many gaps, but once you fill some in, it will become much simpler. For those of you who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Now then, when playing and solving the closing argument, there is a certain trick. If you move the reticle onto the gaps on each page, it will display hints at the top of the screen. This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in that gap. Also, if you move the reticle to the truth panel, it will display a hint as well. This hint explains the scene contained in that panel. Put together those two hints and think carefully. Don't forget that there will be a time limit. Then good luck and have fun. Everyone at the party is... There we go. Okay. The storage room before the blackout. Office room where the blackout occurred. Nagito trying to duck under the table. The moment it got dark, Byakuya... What did Byakuya see? Oh, this. Doc 2! Okay, so... Same scene as the office room and dining hall. The moment it got dark, Byakuya... The weapon hidden in... nope. Killer obtained the light. What did the killer do after exiting into the dark hall? He closed the fire doors. What did the killer obtain in the dark room? What did the killer obtain in the storage room? What was found under the table? I heard it. Oh! Duh, I'm dumb. That should have gone there a while ago. Okay. There's that. What was found under the table? I heard it. There we go. Last stock. That storage room before the blackout. Knife.
Here's everything
We
that
did it!
happened in this
Alright.
case.
That's not too
Let's try
bad.
going over
I
the
like
whole
that.
incident, beginning with right after the party started.
It's better than setting up 10 pages of panels and then finding out one halfway through is fucking wrong. Yeah, exactly, Divine.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel.
Got
He
him!
was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received.
I'll just put this on auto.
Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item
Dun, dun, dun,
was the
dun.
night vision goggles.
Night vision goggles.
Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
Yep. I'm staying quiet so you guys can hear all this.
And snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table.
Gray dude did it. He totally did.
Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime. Especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura? That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
It seems this is the end.
Oh yeah, do you like Nightbot's custom text for timing out? We did it! Oh, I got a B. I did bad.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Whoops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
I wish there was like somebody with like ultimate hindsight. It's the most useless thing in the world. Class trial end.
Correct!
Yahoo!
This time, the Blacken responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teruteru Hanamura.
No.
You...
Out of all the people, are you saying a ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya? But... why did you kill him? It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I heard a weird laughter from the dining hall. When I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. I saw him place the irons he brought to the storage room and mess with the air conditioner timers, plus he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him. When that happened, he...
You caught me? What?
Been caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... So that's what you think.
Well,
that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
what?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. To see, I love all of the Ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting in the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
See?
See, isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you'll become even stronger yourself? Which means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become. I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
Don't tell me you're actually serious. But you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine was unrequited. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way!
There's something wrong with you. Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about this story at all. You have a favorite boxer. Don't you want them to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me!
Better not compare us to that.
What?
It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level. It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. That's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great!
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
So he's crazy.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying that basically you wanted to commit murder for fun? Not the same as killing someone for fun, but I guess it looked the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. That why you didn't mind when Teru discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too.
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing, plus it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity, and you look forward to the mystery becoming more complex. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
What? You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get close to it.
Hey!
He's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's why I tried to stop him, you know. Well, Toko wasn't the ultimate fanfic writer anyways. That was Hifumi. Toko was the ultimate novel writer. Like, she wrote romantic novels. Hifumi wrote that smut. Your 50 Shades. Nagito was the one who's supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer there. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife, and then in place of Nagito...
Nope.
I don't think that's it.
Perhaps.
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What?
See?
Byakuya said so, didn't he? As long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
In order to keep that promise, as long as he's wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito, even though he was trying to take the knife? I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away, and yet...
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. We shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
You knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail.
Someone like me?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later.
How
Just kidding.
unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. That's why I decided to help Teru. Teru decided to commit his crime because he also had a strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help him.
Well,
I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru?
Man.
Hey, Replica. In the end, my help was just enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain. You will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible! Shut up! Shut up!
I'm gonna go crazy just from listening to you.
Hey!
Is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this?
Huh?
Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off? High school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito. It's Teru.
What's the matter?
You didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning. If the Blackened Killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait! No.
How should I put it? An accident, an act of self-defense, not intentional? Though it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
Doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional, a murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
Isn't there anything like sympathy judgments, extenuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims.
Hey!
Save me, you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito.
Why you?
After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? Probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan. That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
No.
That is... Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me.
Why did you commit murder? Answer me, Teru. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope's Peak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Byakuya died and Teru killed him.
Yes, you're
Yep.
right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama's waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
We were told our memories were stolen, and that several years have passed since our first day.
Hey!
And what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
I wanted to go home!
Why I wanted to go home. Wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Not that Teru didn't believe it. It's he believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it, he needed to deny it. If I only knew how he felt, something like this never would have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why it's...
Fine.
So you wanted the first kill.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
As far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring.
So, yoo-hoo!
Seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
Can't. Jeez, get out of my way! Well now.
Now that the annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait!
Is he gonna get cooked?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
Oh god, is he gonna get cooked?
Hey! Please!
Please tell me at least what happened to the Hanamura Diner. Mama.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment
Oh, he doesn't even get to find out?
Lies! I won't believe this! Mama!
Oh god, nice to see they went Virtual Boy for this. Whoa. Okay. He got fucking deep fried in a volcano.
Yeah!
Damn it!
You fucking serious?
How cruel.
Why did you do something so cruel? Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school if you badmouth someone, the teacher writes it on a note and makes whoever you badmouth read it to you in front of class?
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. The same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
You're the one who drove him to do it.
Nice.
It can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule. You're the one who's breaking the rules. When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? You have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, right? You want your school memories returned to you, don't, right? Then you better start killing. A penny for your thoughts and a murder for your memories. Why didn't you tell Teru Teru about his mama's diner? He had a right to know. Us too. We all have a right to know.
Bastard!
What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories? I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. But I never told you guys that I'd tell you right away.
What?
Not fair.
Of course.
I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be. My eyes widen so much. Yeah, like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Huh?
So... Then...
Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger after all.
Such despair.
An ending like this is full of despair, seriously tragic despair, but still at times like this, as the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best.
You.
Why are you smiling?
Crap!
How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
I'm sad too, you know. I tell you from the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope and your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy shit, I'll fucking kill you. Please, kill me anytime.
What?
If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone. If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special. How messed up are you?
Hey.
If you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? If you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer. It's really not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope's Peak Academy, if you're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talents, then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right? Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him. I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting!
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you, one after another.
You piss me off.
Can I punch you? I just won't be satisfied until I punch you. For those that know the next chapter, what's in the next? Actually, no, don't answer that. I don't want to know what's in the next chapter. We will see what happens. It's just going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him.
What?
Even Hajime hates me now?
How unfortunate.
That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar.
Isn't that right?
You held a special feeling towards Hope's Peak Academy, just like me. Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey.
How can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. It's true that our school memories were stolen. It's the same as not knowing our true selves, too. Someone who can't even remember what his talent is. Akane, please feel free to punch him.
Wait!
Nothing will come from fighting like this. There's still something else we must do.
Please listen.
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do.
Let me...
Do our best.
You fiend.
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest, and then we shall work together and do our best. Do our best so we will never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
I believe that's what we must do right now.
I am sorry.
If only I was a better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. We do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Like...
What do we have to work hard at? I do not know, but we must do our best.
Jeez.
Well?
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
Right?
Let's do our best. Let's make sure a killing like this never happens again.
But... I'm gonna do it!
I don't know what you're talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Fine.
I guess I should at least change my tomorrow. Damn fiend, I won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my body and soul, and fight to the very end. Even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words, we still said it. And we continued to say it over and over without stopping. The curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. We're the best around, no one's ever gonna bring us down. Oh my god. There, just like before, since it feels like we're nearing the end of this chapter, I'll just go ahead and say if you guys are new to the stream, feel free to hit that follow button. The follows mean a lot. You guys being in chat mean an awful lot as well, so thank you guys that have come out today and have watched this with us. We also just got a sub button about a week ago, and as you can see, the sub goal, we're at 18 of 25. At 25 subs, we get 2 more emote slots, and I'm working towards getting that. So if you have a spare $5 for the month and you want to support the stream directly, we stream every day. So if you want to support the stream, hit that sub button if you don't mind. But if you can't, don't worry about it. Sama yes. Thank you for following, man. Oh yeah, and there's that treat stream thing, but don't worry about it. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. That sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. I'm definitely going to go home. The actor for the Blue Ranger in the current Power Rangers season is going to make a cameo in the current Sentai next week. That's pretty awesome. Those things never cross over. That's really neat. When I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. This...
Is someone watching me?
Chapter 1, Destination Despair, End. So I was correct. Alright, guys. Obtain present. Wooden stick. I would like to save my current progress. Okay, guys. This is going to be the end of the stream. I have been streaming for 7.5 hours. So, thank you all for coming out. It's been great streaming for you guys. This is a really good game. This is just the first chapter of Danganronpa 2. We'll stream more tomorrow. I mean, I've got nothing better to do, so tomorrow, whenever I wake up, I'll eat something and start the stream up, because I have nothing else to do. It was great finally watching you live. Well, thank you for coming out, dude. I know I stream it, like, kind of early in the day, most of the time. So I will see you guys later. If you guys don't mind, I would like to toss you over to somebody. If I have anybody online, because I feel like, you know, people have given me hosts before, and it really helps when I get hosted. So I try to return the favor if I can. Oh, darn it. I don't seem to be following anybody that's... Damn. That's unfortunate. I thought I was going to send you guys to somebody, but no one seems to be streaming right now that I would want to send you to, which kind of sucks. So I guess I'll just have to hold off on that. Thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Remember to follow the stream, subscribe. There's a bunch of buttons under the stream. There's a Twitter button. I tweet every time I'm going to stream. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, you'll see me tweet exactly when I'm going to start streaming. There's also some more stuff under there. There's like a wish list of games for the stream if you guys feel so inclined, but don't worry about it. There's some more buttons down there. Use all that information how you will. Thank you again to the sponsor of No Scope Gaming Glasses for helping me out. They sent me these, and they've been really helping with my eyes, so I can stream for longer periods of time. I'm going to take off now, though. You all have a good evening. See you all tomorrow.